Good morning, everyone. Actually, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm Teresa Todd, naturopath, biochemist, microbiologist, and author of The Energy Solution. And I wanted just to touch base with you today to ask you, what's your new normal going to look like? So in Australia here, we've been very privileged, very lucky to be starting to come out of the COVID lockdown. We're all the states in Australia are all coming at different levels and at different times. But what I really wanted to ask you today, hi Sonia, so great to see you there. So what I wanted to ask you today is, what is your new normal going to look like? We keep hearing a lot on the media that life will never be the same again. And to me, that is a good thing, because we can look at what didn't work before and we can make changes and see what we want. But the big thing that I've been seeing with a lot of my clients lately is we're talking about what's their new normal going to look like. What is it that they've enjoyed in the lockdown and they've come to appreciate? They've looked at being part of their everyday life, and what do they not want to bring back into the new life as the lockdown restrictions ease. So that's what I wanted to ask you today is, what is it that you want to take into your, I'm going to call it a new normal. I really don't like the word normal because it means that it just makes everything sound a bit, to me it's blah. We can create our own state. But what is your new normal going to be? What are you going to have in your life as we come out of this previous situation that's been going on? What do you want? A couple of mums that have been coming into me have said, well, I realized that previously I was doing way too much, that the kids and I had too many after school activities. We were here, there and everywhere. We were always busy. It wasn't joyful. It wasn't fun anymore. And I was constantly rushing around for them and hurrying them up. So the kids weren't enjoying that either. And they've come to realize that it wasn't what they liked. And now that they've had time to settle down, the few mums that I'm thinking of at the moment, now that they've had time to settle down and see what actually it means to have the family time, they're going to make some decisions about the future, about how many after school activities do they want, what do they truly want in their life. And I've had some other mums say, you know what, it meant a lot that I could actually spend time with the kids, or it meant a lot that we had that quiet time, that we weren't so frazzled and stressed and always being rushed every day. So a lot of people are sort of feeling like they've been able to slow down their life. And that's, in my opinion, one great thing that's come out of the whole COVID-19 saga that we've been through, is a lot of people have been able to relook at their life and see what they do want and what they don't want. So a lot of people don't want the rushed, don't want that level of intensity of living that we previously had. So as part of that, I'm putting it out there that have a look at your life, have a look at what you want to take into your new life. Do you want it to flow more easily? Do you want it to be less frazzled, less frantic? Do you want to have more energy? Do you want to have more planning? Have things just run that bit smoother? So as part of that, make health your priority. So the one thing that we've learnt from COVID-19 is that health is a priority. For those that are weak and vulnerable, this situation that's going on is quite challenging. And if we can make health priority, we can move forward with life in general. I'm not just talking about COVID-19, but without health, we have nothing. You can have all the money in the world and have poor health and not be able to really enjoy life, not be able to enjoy everything that's going on. So make health your priority. When for your new normal, make it a priority. How do you do that? Look at meal planning. Look at planning those meals so that you can plan out each week of what you're going to eat. Plan out nutritious foods so that you can go to the grocery shop, buy them, get the foods that you're wanting for nourishment, and then have a plan for the whole week, that you don't get home at the end of the day and go, oh, I'm too tired to cook, I don't feel like cooking, let's get some takeaway. Hi Moana, great to see you there. Did you know that just by planning your meals and reducing the amount of takeaway you get, you can reduce your expenses by up to $4,000 a year. To me, that's quite significant. And all it takes is about 15 minutes a week to plan your meals. And planning your meals means that it'll be more nutritious. You won't be heading for that quick snack, that quick sugary snack to get you through the afternoon or the evening before you make something to eat. Hi, Debbie. Great to see you there. So make meal planning part of your new normal. Look at your exercise. Moana says, yes, good point. It is a good point that we can plan that all and save money in the process and save sanity as well. I sort of say it's a bit like saving our sanity. I just hate the thought of getting home of an afternoon and you've had a busy day at work and you really can't think of anything to cook, and that's when we reach for something quick. So the second point that I was going to make today was having exercise. So a lot of the gyms and a lot of our usual exercise has been curtailed due to the closing of gyms and shutting down of a lot of personal training sessions. But have you been able to get innovative? Have you been able to do an exercise program at home? Last Saturday, I hosted a workout at home with Sam Partner, and it was fabulous. Everyone at the end of it said how great they felt after it and how great it was to start the day with a 20-minute, half-hour exercise routine, and we recorded it. So if you're wanting that recording, message me and I'll send you the recording. It was a great way to get the day started. So there are other ways that we can do things. We don't have to go to the gyms when they're closed at the moment. For me, it's walking every day. Hi, Natasha. Great to see you there. For me, it's going for a walk every morning. It's that process of, in my walk, I incorporate my meditation, my quiet time, my intent for the day, my gratitude, my exercise, my appreciation of nature. I include all of that in my walk in the morning. And it's a great way for me to set my mind up for each day. So what is it that you like to do, that you'd like to bring into your new normal? Is there an exercise routine you'd like to do? Is there a yoga class you'd like to do? Do you want to get back to the gym when they open? Have a think about what it is for you that at the end of it you go, I really needed that. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of that. Hi Kim, great to see you. Moana says, yes, walking every morning and doing Pilates V Zoom. So many people are able to do online exercise now, and I think that's fantastic that for some of us that are a bit low in time, that we can now find another way of getting together, grouping together and still doing those exercise routines. So it's great to see that innovation coming about from that. Hi Dawn, great to see you there. Also in that, creating that time for you in the new normal. Are you going to have time for you? So many of us, I'm going to say mums especially, but so many of us previously sometimes forgot putting ourselves as a priority, that we needed that time to unwind, that we needed that time for ourselves, time for a hobby. So many of us forgot that, and we just got caught up in that daily grind, that Groundhog Day of just constantly pushing ourselves. So in the new normal, do you want time for yourself? And as part of that time for yourself, it could be listening to some great music. It could be doing a meditation class. It could be a Pilates or a yoga class. It could be walking like I do. It could be painting. Whatever it is that you love to do, make that's part of your everyday routine. That you make that time for you to unwind or for you to recharge. Sometimes it's not even unwinding, it's just about that recharging process, that we feel energized or we feel uplifted in our spirits from that. Don't let that get caught along the way and forgotten in the new normal. And in that, as part of that, if you're finding some time for you, what about your hobbies? What interests do you have? One of my clients loves playing bridge, and she can't wait to get back to playing bridge again, to see all her friends and play the game and teach others how to play. So what is it for you that you like as a hobby? Someone else I spoke with on the weekend said she just had to get back to nature. She had to do those beautiful national park walks. And that's what supercharged and filled her soul. And that was her hobby, was sharing that experience. So as part of your new normal, do you want to have a new hobby? Take up a new hobby, reclaim an old hobby, but create a plan of what you would like in your new normal so that you can, and keep it somewhere that you can see it. It might be on your wall in your bathroom, on your mirror, so that you can see what are the things that you really want to take into this new normal as we move through, so that you can create the processes and we don't forget it in the future again, and that we get to use this time to stimulate ourselves and to create the life that we want. Because if you can do all of these things, of putting all of these aspects into play, your health and well-being will flourish. Your digestion will work that much better. Your immune system will be supported. Your hormones will be more balanced. You'll feel better in yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically as well. And that's all part of the big picture for health. And if we can have a whole society of people that are like this, with health as being the priority, we'll all flourish in the future new normal. If you're wanting any help with any of this, I'm always here to help. Put some comments below if you're wanting to have a look at that recording from last weekend of the beautiful workout we did with Sam Partner. It was a fabulous way to start the day. Send me a message. Love to hear from you. Look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Teresa Todd, naturopath, biochemist, microbiologist. Bye for now.